Hey guys. Whew. Okay, this video is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna talk about expressing. I know it sounds very simple. Express yourself. So before I continue this conversation, please subscribe and then like this video, give thumbs up, and then give a support with this video, so you will make my days beautiful. If it's not, that's okay, probably next time. So I'm not gonna push you to like my video. So okay, continue. Aku baru dengerin berita di Indonesia yang sekarang lagi hits. Is about 15 years old child killing another little child. Yeah. So I know this is gonna be really deep conversation over here. So don't mind me. If you guys can handle, conversation that really out of the box, you can just click out and then move along, do your own thing. But I just want to talk and then membahas permasalahan based from the problem, or ini bisa terjadi dengan siapapun juga, dan ini juga bisa terjadi dengan diri kita sendiri. Jadi ini anak umur 15 tahun kan, 15 years old, and then she's having a problem with socialize with another human being, or like people, but she's still like hanging out with her neighborhood, like another kids, play around outside the house or something like that. And then this girl one day just snap and then deciding to finish or hurts this little girl. And then she's still 5 years old, guys. Still 5 years old. Can you imagine? So when I watch the news, I'm between I want to throw up or I'm about to, I don't know, it's just like I don't feel good when I'm listening the news, even though I don't see it myself with my own eyes. But see, in the news, these people was posting the pictures, the book diary that she had. She was drawing, like, it's kind of like a story that she's been doing, like, she just writing and then drawing all those image on her diary. And then I feel like she tried to tell, I guess, family, parents, probably, right? Like, I'm feeling this way, or I'm angry, or she's disappointing. Or it's kind of hard, when people don't know or stuck with their own thought, because I see many people that somehow it's hard for them to expressing their feeling. This is just a regular basic day, guys. Like, you can apply it to your, I don't know, whoever that you meet, or for sure, like one of the people that you know, probably they having a problem or they having like difficulty to expressing, you know, when people like they hurt or they feel pain, but they just don't know how to let it out. Like, you know, example, you injured yourself, but then I can't even feel the pain like that you feel hurts. You know what I'm saying, right? So to expressing that, hey, my hand it hurts because I just bump it to the wall, or I just hurt because I was cutting a vegetable and then I cut myself, you know. But with that little expression, it's really help to tell to tell that how this person felt, or the personality, you know. uh, Everyone has different personality because we are different, you know. We grow up differently, we have own family differently, our parents, the way they teach us differently. So like example, like, you know, your grandparents taught your parents to do this when they were young, but then your parents has you, and then they teach you, or giving you idea how to do when you still young, you know, like, oh, you can do this, you can do that, and that, and that, that's bad for you. And it's different, guys, for sure. Even though they try to mimic the way their parents taught them how to be a great person, but then somehow between the lines when they're growing up, we never know what happened, you know. And then they met different people, you know, they socialize with different people. So mind, it can change, people can change. So but the key here in this video is I want you guys to feel, and then I want you guys to expressing more. I don't care it's gonna make you feel dumb, or it make you feel like pity, or you make, doesn't matter, whatever it is that you feel like so scared, or you feel like really embarrassing to letting go or to expressing your feelings, because it's really important to express things, guys, because we're not a magician, we're not a god, we're not like psychic, you know. I wish everyone can read people by just looking, or by just staring at you, or something like that. So it's hard. And then this is also really teach me how to being how to say it, being understanding people that I met in my life. So when people talking to me, and then I always putting the perception of their story, so I always applying it, like, you know, okay, this story, it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody, so just listen. And then if you have a story that you can share, probably it will help somebody else too. So express it, guys. So it's okay to be not humble, like also humble. So you have to be like really don't put all the sensitive, like you don't be scared to be like people judge you as a sensitive person, because with your sensitive, it can help another people to build their a confidence, or to help them to resolve the problem. So because a lot of people, if you're not socialize, or you just like keep it to yourself, somehow it's gonna be hurting another people. Example, like these kids, 15 years old is still baby, and then they're still like innocent, guys. But the angry, the sadness that she felt is already deep. So probably we also never know that she's growing up in the family that like really tough family, or that the parents doesn't really like show her like they care about her, or they just letting go with like you do you do whatever you want, like some parents like that, guys. They just like do even though they're still a baby. But when the kid's having a problem, and then they just snap out of it, and then they just getting angry to the kids, like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Instead of they blaming the kids, the parents has to be taught or teaching these kids to not doing that before it's too late. you know we have different kind of things to teach kids. You don't have to yelling, you don't have to smash, or hurting the kids or something like that. Because back then, in I'm growing up with a very straight family. Like, my parents is always like, if I got like, a grade really bad in school, my mom's gonna yell and screaming and just chasing me around from the dinner table. Like, how come you get this grade, da 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 da, you have to study more, and da. So that's like how my parents parenting me, I guess. But like I said, different family is really different parenting. So I know some parents, they just like don't care, and then some parents like really strict, which is good and bad to be strict parents. And then it taught kids, and it taught myself, like growing up, like it is it is okay to like yelling because I'm doing it wrong, probably, I guess. I never listened to my parents. I always like fall asleep when I'm studying, so that's why I got bad grade. But I learned so much with tough parents, like my parents. So to be more understanding when I'm growing up. So this is gonna apply to my kids later on. So I will not doing the same thing like my parents did, even though it's nothing wrong with it, but I just wanted to be probably better. So again, we have to apply which one is better and which one is not, which one is working and which one is not. So yeah, it's a lot of things, guys, that being a human, it's not simple. Being a wife, being a mother, being a daughter, being like sister, whoever you name it, students, teacher, it's not easy, because we have to see it from different perspective, and then we can just like put one little key and then add it to everything the same. No, it's not gonna work. So we have to be smart, we have to be humble, we have to be sensitive, we have to be more expressing to other people, and then put a boundary. So boundary is really important, because I learned so much. If you don't put a boundary to everything, you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be felt so down all the time, because the boundary that you don't add it to daily basic or routine every day, it's hard, guys. People now and then, they just don't understand. Like, they just keep asking and asking and asking without feeling like, oh, is it time to stop to ask, or is it time to give him back or something like that, So I always adding a boundaries to everything in my life, and then teach people or teach others to respect, because it's hard. If you don't respect others, they're not gonna respect you. Or if you don't respect yourself, others not gonna respect you. So you have to respect yourself, and then teach yourself to be tough. Like, tough meaning is, if somebody really needs your help, then you help. If you have that feeling push you, like, oh, I think I need to help them, then go ahead, help them. But if you doesn't have like energy or feel that you want to help, but in your back of your mind, like, you think like, I'm just gonna help them because they're gonna like this, then it's not gonna work like that, guys. Trust me. Because in the end, later on, if it's something happened between you and that person, and then you remember the past, that, oh, see, I shouldn't help them because that, so it's kind of hard, and then later on become like so much drama. So I rather to ask myself first, can I do it? Can I help this person? Because if I really can't from the bottom of my heart, and then I don't have nothing else, that's great. But if I'm like, okay, fine, I'm gonna help, and because you helped me before, and that, so that's really not great. So yeah, expressing is really important, guys. If you feel hurt, show it. If you don't trust your friends, you can just writing the diary or something like that, but try to express more. And then if you feel sad, go out, drive around, and then go maybe, I don't know, grocery or the mall, and then walk around for like 30 minutes, 2 hours, until you feel better. Because you see people's, when you sad, like, you know what I'm saying, like when you feel sad, you just don't want to look at people, or you just want to stay home or something like that. You don't want to do nothing. That's really bad. I've been there. But and I feel like that's not really a good decision, when I feel like so sad, and then I need to expressing more. So I probably like drive, and then go to the mall or go to the store, or get something, and then cheering myself until I'm getting better. And then most of the time it works really well. So when I do that, I feel like, I don't want to drive. I'm just like this. It's not gonna help. So, but when I push myself, just drive, and then get there, and then see what happened. And then it's always change the mood, and then it's always end up really well. So yeah, that's my trick when I feel like really sad or something like that. So instead of just stay home and then lock the door or something like that. So I guess it's not really healthy. So yeah, if you have really healthy soul, body, and mind, it's easy, guys, to help others, or to give the idea to others, so they will try it for themselves, you know. So yeah, I think that's what I try to say. Just more express yourself. If you feel sad, if you feel depressed, or if you feel anything hurts, a broken heart, or someone hurt you, someone hurt your feelings, your coworker do this to you, do that to you, so don't be scared to expressing. So it's okay to take time, probably 1 or 2 days, just namaste, breathe, let it go, and breathe and let it go. But make sure everything is clean in your system. Never ever put there too long, and then it becomes a virus. So connecting to a coronavirus, right? So virus is kind of scary right now. So you can't see it with your eyes, but it will kill you like so yeah, that's that. Hopefully this video really helps for young people, or just like us, like me myself. I'm not young anymore, so just be more expressing, and then more caring with people, and then listen people, whatever they want to share with you, just listen, and make sure if you feel hurt or anything like that, it's not stay in your system too long, because we want a clean soul, mind, and body. So, and detox yourself, guys. Just take your time, block off everything, no social media, no nothing, and then just be with you, be yourself, and I promise you it will gonna help you to recharging your energy, and you become like really energized person and be positive person, so people can attach with you, people can magnetic with you, and then you feel love, they feel love, everyone feel win-win situation. So okay, thank you for watching. Sorry if I'm like make you guys feel so deep, because it's Monday. It's too early, Vera, to make myself, my brain works so deep like that, but we have to, guys. We in a different world right now. Kids being so smart than the adult, and then technology being so smart than the people, and a lot of things that, yeah, we have to more upgrade for ourselves, you know. We have to catch up with this world. So okay, wish you guys have a great Monday. Thank you so much for stop by to my channel, and again, thank you. Give me comment anything that if you guys want to share with me, I'll appreciate it. Thank you so much for my subscriber. And then if you guys never watch my video from the beginning, please watch. I'm still new with YouTube channel. I'm still learning, and then if I say something wrong, I apologize. So yeah, never stop learning, never stop being creative person. So okay, I end this video right here. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.